Hello, kids.
How?
This is Scribble Phonics with Omi, and we're going to scribble a headdress for a Native American. Boom-a-lacka, boom-a-lacka, bow-wow-wow. Chink-a-lacka, chow-chow-chow. Boom-a-lacka, chink-a-lacka, who are we? The boom-a-lacka bees. Can't you see? And what do? We scribble, scribble, scribble with you. And today, our guest is Sitting Bull, and he is going to tell us a little bit about his life.
Good morning, kids. As Sitting Bull, I'm chief of a great American tribe that was in this country before you. I have feathers on a headdress. Each feather signifies bravery in battle. You should want to fight for what you love too.
Yay! Oh, that was a brave person. Okay, go to Scribble Phonics with Omi, and you can scribble his headdress, as brave as he was. All you need are crayons and papers.
So parents, go to Scribble Phonics with Omi. This will help your child develop fine motor skills. It's perfect for left to right progression, and it's a prerequisite to reading and writing.
Okay, collect your things, and you can scribble some of Sitting Bull's famous feathers.
How?
Oh, children, yes, we're going to make a Native American headdress to honor Native Americans that came to the first Thanksgiving gathering with the Pilgrims. Now, I have up here the colors you will need for our headdress, and I made fat ones. They come in a container like this, and that's the one that builds those muscles when you're writing and when you're touching keys on the keyboard too, on your computer and your Chromebook. So these are the colors: green, red, brown, black, yellow, orange, blue, because the headdresses had lots of colors of feathers. Okay, those are our colors if they're in your crayon box. And what you could do is keep them in a little separate little place. All these are the basic 8 colors that I use for all the scribbles. Okay, I'm going to take them down carefully, and we're going to start with green and red because that's what we show where our left and right are on the paper. So let's take green. We'll start on the left side, left, beginning sound L, pull down, go back to the top and pull down. That's a horizontal line. Let's move across the page to the right, and that's a pull down. Right side is where we finish. We go from left to right. When we finish, we come back here. Okay, let's make our headdress. All right, we're going to start with red, and we're going to go over here. We're going to go from here over here, and we're going to make a curve line right here, just from here, and go an over curve. Make another over curve because it's going to be on the Native American's head. It's a headdress, excuse me, where he puts his feathers, because he's a very brave person. And that's the picture we had of Sitting Bull, who was an actual Native American. Okay, we got up here. Now we're going to make a pull line down. It's going to be a horizontal line just because this has to set on the head. Pull down here. And now we're going to make a curve over here. We're just making curves and make them all touch. This is going to go from right to left because that's the straight line. Or we can go this way too. Some of this is handwriting. This is an over curve because some of our letters go this way. This is going to be his headdress on his head. This is where his face is going to be, which I think I'm going to tell you to put your face in there and you can be a Native American. Okay, nice long, these are over curves. Come down here. Okay, now that's what went around their forehead. This is a Native American headdress. Letter sound H. Okay, we're going to take yellow, and these are little, they made them out of bark of trees and colored it. And these are they're very hard. We're going to make ovals. So this kept the feathers inside. This attached to this. And we're just going to make little ovals all the way down because the feathers go in here. because they didn't have glue or staples or sewing. They attached them with twine from vines. They were very creative. This goes down here, and we're going to keep making these. They're made out of a type of bark from the trees all the way down. Now this is just attaches here, because this is going to be a long headdress. This was a very brave Indian. They received feathers that they got from the birds that they captured or shot down with their bow and arrow. And when they did very brave deeds, they got a feather. Now we're going to put some black feathers on. So let's take our black. Where's my black? Here it is. Okay, and this part of the feather is going to be right here, and it's going to be inside here. So what we're going to do to make it look like a feather, the stem of the feather, just going to make it connect here. Push, this is a left to right. And we're going to attach it to each one of these. Each one of these gets, this is a black feather, each one, all the way down. And this is a part of the feather, because they had some black feathers. This headdress has a black feather on it. And this is the inside of the feather that all the little fluffies attached to. Okay, you got one that's connected. Now we're going to do like this. We're going to make it look like a feather. And we're just going to go push, 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 push. Left to right on top of that. These are the little fluffy parts of the feathers. This is the stem, I guess you call it the stem, or the hard part of the feather. And this is all the little feathers that push, 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 left to right, just little, almost look like horizontal lines, and they can be covered all the way down, because this was a very brave Indian chief. Sitting Bull was the head of a very famous tribe, and this is what his headdress for formal events. Some of them have them still today. Now we're going to take orange and make more feathers, and this feather is going to be a long, big feather. So we're going to start over here, left to right, we're going to go all the way over, and we're going to connect it to the black feather. And all these are connected with twine that they found from the different vines and materials in nature. They used all the nature things. They didn't have machines, cement, sewing machines. They made everything from nature that they found. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Whatever bird had the orange feathers, that's what they had. Okay, let's put some more feathers, because it was very big. You know, the feathers are very brilliant. Yeah, I know you've seen some of these. They're beautiful. So we're going to make this a beautiful left to right, kind of an over curve. Not the feather is straight, the one who blows in the wind. Okay, now they're connected. Now, they liked triangles. So we're going to take blue. That was a pattern they liked, and we're going to make triangles up here. We're going to start right here, and we're going to make just a slant down this way, slant this way, then slant right, and slant right. Then we'll come up here and we'll slant down, slant left. Then we'll come back up to the top and slant to the right. Then we'll come back to the top and we'll slant down. Then we'll slant to the right. Keep going on top of it, because this is scribbles. That's why I call it scribbles, because we go it over and over and over. Eventually it looks like what we like. And the last one will be up here, and we'll slant down, slant down. All right, now there is the head. This goes around his forehead. Now, his headdress, beginning sound H, it starts down here. Headdress. Now, they also attach very interesting things right here. This is like some more twine, and we're going to make a circle. I'll show you what we're going to put on. To the left, to the left, to the left. This is a big one, big ball of twine, because they would tie to it wolf tails. The tails of the wolf or the fox. And this one is going to be the tail of a wolf that they found. So right here, they ate the inside. They cooked the insides of the wolves. They would skin them. They used their skins to keep them warm. They used every part of nature. They didn't waste anything. So what we're going to do, this is the tail of the wolf that he has, and it's just going to be a wiggly line down, because that is the fur. And they would hang one on this side. This would be the tail of the wolf that they cut for decoration because they like to use all that. Keep wiggling, going back to the top. We're not going up. Just wiggle it down. There's a nice little wiggle down. That was the tail. It was a long furry tail. Okay, and over here we can put we have another one that they around and around and around and around to the left. This is twine. I'm just making it blue because they could color. They would take the berries and flowers and things they find and make dye. Okay, and here's the other one that came down over their face. Wiggle down. Back to the top and wiggle down. This is the tail that they hung for. I know you can find pictures of them. They're wonderful dressing. And in here, this is their face. Now, I'm not going to put the face in there because I think you might like to put yourself in the headdress from a Native American headdress to celebrate the meeting of the Pilgrims. And then they brought turkeys and deer. And you're celebrating it the month of November also. Okay, children, let's see those headdresses. Oh,
my
look
goodness,
at that.
your feathers.
You are such a brave person.
You were brave.
That is a good picture of Sitting Bull.
How fun. Okay, kids, go to Scribble Phonics with Omi, and you can scribble some more fun videos. Well, KK?
Yes, Omi?
And Sitting Bull? That's all, kids.